Over 19,000 people are about to become unemployed. It is a really sad time across the country in the crafting world. It doesn't matter what type of a crafter you are. You could be into knit and crochet or sewing, painting, scrapbooking. You could be into storage and organizing. So many crafters counted on Joann's for their supplies. But Joann Fabrics has made their final announcement. Hi, I'm Darlene and this is Heartfelt Crochets. This is where I research, I study, I share, and I teach all things crochet. So at the end of this video, if you have found it to be helpful at all, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So Joann's has announced that it is officially closing all 800 stores nationwide. I can't say that I'm surprised though. I think we all saw this coming over the past couple of months since they first announced their second bankruptcy in 2 years. But still, many were holding out, hoping that their local Joann was going to remain open. Everyone was kind of holding their breath that theirs wasn't the one that was going to be closed. But according to Newsweek, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read this article that is online. I am not going to show you the screen because I am going to be picking out certain things that I'm going to be reading to you that I feel is important, and I'm going to be scrolling quite a bit and you're going to get dizzy if I show you. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to read certain things to you. All right. So, like I said, according to Newsweek, this was put out just day before yesterday, and that was on the 24th, and it was around 6 p.m. that this article was put out. And it reads, Joann Fabrics has announced it will be closing all store locations after again filing for bankruptcy last month. Newsweek has put together a comprehensive list of where the retailer is shutting down. Why it matters. The arts and crafts retailer has been in operation for over 80 years, but has faced financial strife over the past year. What to know? Earlier this month, the chain said it would be closing around 500 of its remaining 800 stores, as the company attempted to boost revenue. However, that has now changed to the entirety of its locations. Many stores have faced economic problems since the COVID-19 pandemic, which shifted much of the consumer's behavior toward online shopping over bricks and mortar. Everybody was scared to death that they were going to end up getting COVID. I myself did most of my shopping online or barely went out. Which Joann locations are closing? So I'm just going to run through these really quick. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Those are the states, and each state has so many stores in each state. There was a couple like California that I think had like 80 stores just in the state of California. Why is Joann closing stores? While arts and crafts took off during the pandemic, Joann saw customer demand stalls in the years following the coronavirus. Since then, Joann has struggled to pay suppliers on time, according to the recent credit staff data. At the first of the year, roughly 30% of the company's outstanding bills were overdue, with 40.22% being 1 to 30 days late in April of 2024. So, what happens next? In the weeks leading up to final closures, shoppers can likely expect major store closing sales. Take advantage of those sales. But Joann's financial troubles could reflect a larger problem for retailers in the years to come. Malls have long been falling out of prevalence, with almost 25% of America's largest anticipated to close by 2027. 25% of America's malls are anticipated to be closing by 2027, according to research from real estate services firm Green Street Advisors. Wow, that's something else. The actual closing dates haven't been released yet. So if I was you, I would go check out those sales while they are still available. I mean, people are probably going to go nuts and start going to their local Joann and grab supplies while they last. But very soon, 19,000 people that worked for Joann Fabrics is going to now be without a job. Sure, they can go ahead and they probably can collect unemployment for a while. But then what? It's a scary situation because it's a scary world out there today. Yeah. Now, what worries me the most, due to the current situation that me and my husband are in, no matter how or why we got there, is the fact that most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. They don't have a savings. And all of a sudden they have to come up with the rent. And there's a good possibility that they're not going to be able to come up with rent. And they might lose their home. And that scares me the most because it is going to be a very difficult task to find affordable housing that they can afford to move into. Just starting out with a new job, it's going to be extremely difficult, and that concerns me. So I will be praying for every single one of you that is now unemployed because of the closing of Joann Fabrics. Good luck to you crafters in finding a new store to buy your crafting supplies. And comment below and let me know if you found a store and which store that it is. Until next time, bye.